the Huawei P60 Pro. What an impressive phone.
The downsides of not having 5G access or Google services on board.
I mean, who needs Google services or 5G access when you have a flagship camera phone? Right, Huawei has really outdone themselves with this one.
Yes.
Let's start with the design and build quality. The glass back that looks like pearl marble is just so fresh and clean. I'm sure it'll make you feel like you're holding a precious gem in your hand. And don't worry, if you're not a fan of precious gems, they have more standard-looking color options too. How considerate.
Now that's more like it, Mr. Wayne.
Now, let's talk about the display. It's a 6.67 inches curved OLED display with a fast 120 Hz refresh rate. And get this, it has come on glass protection. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it sounds fancy, doesn't it?
Yes, it was very nice.
The screen's max brightness is higher than previous models, so you can blind yourself even more effectively in bright conditions. Isn't that great? Oh, and the speakers. The P60 Pro has a pair of stereo speakers that provide excellent audio quality. You'll be amazed at the vocals, highs, and even the bass. Who needs a separate speaker when you can just blast your favorite tunes from your phone? Let's not forget about the under-display fingerprint scanner. It's like magic, except when it doesn't work properly. And storage options. You can choose between 256 or 512 gigs of storage, which you can expand using a Huawei Nano memory card. Because who wouldn't want to invest in another proprietary memory card format?
What?
Now, onto the software. The P60 Pro runs on EMUI 13.1, which is based on Android but without any of those pesky Google services or apps. Instead, you get to enjoy the wonderful world of Huawei services and apps through their proprietary app gallery. Sure, there might be some notable omissions compared to Google Play, but don't worry, you can always use the integrated pedal search to find apps from other sources. It's like a treasure hunt.
Doesn't matter, I already found the gold.
And let's not forget the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chipset. Sure, it's not the latest and greatest, but it's still powerful enough for smooth multitasking and heavy gaming. Just don't stress it too much during prolonged use, or it might decide to take a little break and throttle down its performance.
Give me a break.
Who needs consistent performance anyway? Battery life and charging speed have improved. Though, with a larger battery capacity and 88-watt charging, you can quickly charge your phone from 0 to 86% in just half an hour. And if you're feeling fancy, you can even use the 50-watt wireless charging or reverse wireless charging. It's like a charging extravaganza.
Power at 400% capacity.
How about that?
Now, let's talk about the cameras, the highlight of the P60 Pro. The main cam has a variable aperture lens, just like last year's model. You can adjust the depth of field and the amount of light that gets through to the sensor. It's a unique feature that you won't find on any other phone, except for the Huawei Mate 50 Pro. But who cares about originality? The photos from the main camera are excellent, with incredible detail, sharpness, and natural-looking rendition. The colors are accurate, and the dynamic range is wide. You can also take beautiful portraits with nice natural bokeh. And let's not forget about telephoto and ultra-wide cameras. They're equally impressive, providing magnificent zoom photos, wide field of view, and superb low-light performance. Who needs a dedicated camera when you have the P60 Pro? So, if you're an adventurous soul ready to embrace a world without Google, adapt to Huawei's ecosystem, and relish in the excitement of limited network connectivity, then by all means, the Huawei P60 Pro is the perfect phone for you, because nothing says convenience like missing out on essential features and services, right? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content I shared. Your feedback is incredibly valuable to me as it helps me improve and create better videos in the future. I would love to hear your thoughts, suggestions, and ideas for future content in the comments section below. Don't forget to like the video if you found it helpful and consider subscribing to my channel for more exciting updates. Your support means the world to me.